What comes to mind when you hear Corolla? Just an ordinary family car, right? Well, what if I told you Toyota took that name and turned it into a completely insane machine? Yes, you heard that right. The car we'll be talking about in this video is the Toyota GR Corolla, a beast that goes straight from the track to the streets, tearing up the roads with 300 horsepower. If you love the world of hot hatches, this video is right up your alley. Buckle up, because this isn't your average car review. How did this car come to be? Every legend has a story of how it began. The GR Corolla's story is no exception. It all starts with Toyota's Gazoo Racing, GR division. If you're hearing this name for the first time, here's what you need to know. GR is a special division that brings Toyota's racing DNA to street cars. And this division introduced the legendary GR Yaris, developed for the 2020 World Rally Championship, WRC. But the GR Yaris had a major problem. It wasn't available in the US and Canada. For years, North American car enthusiasts waited. When is this hot hatch coming to our country, they asked, and Toyota finally took action. They decided to take all the GR Yaris's performance technology and mount it on a larger, more powerful platform. But here's where the interesting part begins. The vehicle's launch was delayed by a year. Why? Because Akio Toyoda, Toyota's CEO at the time, and also a race car driver, tested the prototype and surprisingly didn't like it. Yes, you heard that right. The CEO got behind the wheel himself, drove the car and said, "This isn't good enough, it needs to be better." It was this determination that transformed the GR Corolla into the car it is today. Under the leadership of Chief Engineer Naoyuki Sakamoto, the development process began anew. And finally, on March 31st, 2022, the new and powerful GR Corolla was unveiled to the automotive world. Engine and performance. Did you say 3 cylinders? Now let's get to the part that's shocking everyone. The GR Corolla's engine has just 3 cylinders. Yes, 3. But wait, don't turn off the video just yet, because this 3-cylinder engine is a true beast. This 1.6-liter turbocharged engine produces a whopping 221 to 224 kilowatts, or 296 to 300 horsepower, and 370 to 400 newton-meters of torque. Let's compare. The same engine in the GR Yaris produced 268 horsepower. Toyota has boosted this engine even further for the GR Corolla. So how did they achieve this much power? Here's an interesting detail. The GR Corolla features 3 separate exhaust outlets to allow exhaust gases to exit more quickly. This not only boosts performance, but also gives the car that iconic aggressive look. A bold decision was also made regarding the transmission. A 6-speed manual transmission comes standard. Does this remind you of anything? Starting with the 2024 model year, an 8-speed automatic transmission is also available as an option. GR-Four AWD system. Full control is in your hands. If a car produces 300 horsepower, it's essential that power is transferred to the ground properly. And Toyota has solved this brilliantly. The GR Corolla uses the GR-Four all-wheel drive system, originally developed for the GR Yaris. The standard setting is a 50-50 torque split. But here's the truly exciting part. Using a dial on the center console, the driver can instantly adjust this balance. 60 to 40, front biased mode, more stable, safer in corners. 50 to 50, balanced mode, reliable in all conditions. 30 to 70, rear biased mode. That's track mode. Driving pleasure reaches its peak. Imagine using this system on the track. You switch to 30 to 70 before a corner, hit the gas, and the car literally dances. GR Factory. Cars are hand-built instead of assembled on a conveyor belt. Now, let's talk about how this car is made, because this part is truly special. The GR Corolla is produced at Toyota's Motomachi plant in Japan. But this isn't an ordinary production line. There's a special production section within the plant called the GR Factory. And something very interesting happens here. No conveyor belt. Yes, unlike most car factories, at the GR factory, cars are built manually at workstations instead of on a conveyor belt. Toyota selects the most experienced technicians from across the company for this factory. Every vehicle is truly brought to life by master craftsmen. Special editions, Circuit Edition and Morizo Edition. If the standard GR Corolla is already wild enough, what about the special editions? Buckle up! Circuit Edition. The Circuit Edition is a track-focused special version of the GR Corolla. Here's how it differs from the standard model. Torsen limited slip differentials for the front and rear axles. Incredible grip in corners. Forged carbon fiber roof, both lightweight and stylish. Hood scoop with functional ventilation ports. Maximum engine cooling. Matte black rear spoiler. Eye-catching and aerodynamic. Morizo Edition. This is the next level. And now we come to the wildest version, the Morizo Edition. This car takes its name from Akio Toyoda's racing nickname, Morizo. Toyota's CEO wants to be known as a race car driver, and this car embodies his spirit. Have you had the chance to experience the GR Corolla? Let us know in the comments. Weight reduction measures. Rear seats removed. Unnecessary weight is unacceptable in track cars. Speakers in the rear doors removed. Rear wiper blade and motor removed. Forged carbon fiber roof added. Result: exactly 45 kilograms lighter than the Circuit Edition. Total weight: 1,445 kilograms. Performance improvements. Peak torque. Torque increased by 30 Newton meters to 400 Newton meters. Suspension redesigned with monotube shock absorbers. Lighter wheels and 10 mm wider tires were used. Chassis reinforcement. 6 meters of structural adhesive were used. Body rigidity was enhanced with 349 additional reinforcement points. This vehicle was sold in limited quantities in Japan and North America. If you can find one, you're very lucky. Where is it sold worldwide? The GR Corolla wasn't just a hit in North America, it garnered significant interest worldwide. It was made available for sale in Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, the Philippines, Brazil, South Africa, and Indonesia. In Thailand, however, only 9 units were released. Just 9. If you own a GR Corolla in this country, you're likely one of the rarest collectors in the nation. The Toyota GR Corolla isn't just a car, it's a philosophy. The philosophy that anything ordinary can become extraordinary. Taking a Corolla and infusing it with track DNA, bringing WRC technology to the streets. This is the perfect point where engineering becomes an art. What do you think of the GR Corolla? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Full throttle, no brakes.